Hi everyone, my name is Lucia and I am the founder of Luciawombhealing. I work as a psychic energy healer and I specifically focus on integrating the masculine and the feminine energies that we have within ourselves to balance out and come into divine union so that we can manifest that around us in everything that we see. In doing this work of balancing our divine masculine, our divine feminine, we are healing our inner child and our shadows as well, since the energy of divine masculine and divine feminine that we have within ourselves is almost like a parenting energy that works like a parenting energy for our own wounds, our own inner child, and our own shadows. So it is really a very, very powerful practice and technique to integrate in our everyday. So the work that I do really focuses on tuning into who your divine masculine is and who your divine feminine is, as we all have both of these energies within ourselves. And I work with each of them individually and as a unit, always asking them what they need in every moment from the other so that we can be in a state of balance and understanding within ourselves. And at the same time, healing our inner child and our shadows. Through this, I also work with sex magic and sensuality. So the practice of the divine union and the divine feminine and divine masculine is therefore also translated into sex magic practices and self-pleasure practices. Learning how to connect with our body as a sacred vessel, as a temple, and learning how to integrate both the feminine and the masculine in a sensual and sexual manner within ourselves, because we do all have and can have deep woundings around our personal sexual and sensual energy that can come from either the feminine or the masculine or both, and even from our inner child. The work that I do around self-pleasure teaches you how to connect with your sexual organs and energy, and how to release any shame and guilt, anger around this energy that you have been carrying. We also look into past life wounding. This is also something that I go into as a psychic. I tune into you and see what past life wounding is translating into and being carried through into your present, and can show up in your sexuality and in your sensuality, and therefore your creativity, because sexuality is just like any other energy. It's creativity, it's creation. If you think about it, when the divine feminine and divine masculine come together, they do create life through sexual connection. So it is your creative force, and how to harness that. Sometimes it can be held back or tarnished by past life wounds around being a sexual being and sensual being. So we also go into past life woundings. We go into past life woundings around the roles of your feminine and your masculine, and how you think that they should be, and how this is being carried out into your present. I specialize also in delving into mother and father wounds, and seeing how potentially shame around the body as a woman, as a man, is being carried into your present life. I also work with embodiment, so embodiment practices, well, such as sacred sexuality, but also dance medicine. So connecting with the body, with the vessel, and releasing these past life or present life wounds through dance medicine. It extremely healing to release through movement, through the body expressing itself, as the expression has been pushed down and neglected from past life wounds and present life conditionings from either the mother or the father wound. We store energy and wounds and trauma within the tissues of our body that we are even sometimes not aware of. So by practicing dance medicine together, we are delving deep into where these energies might be stored within your energetic body and within your field. We tune into them and we embody them so that we can truly feel like what it is to embody, for example, jealousy. How do I express jealousy? Through dance, through movement, through this medicine of releasing and expressing my body however it needs to be expressed. Through that expression, we are healing and we are releasing, we're moving the tissues, we're moving that energy. We look at how it can be expressed and therefore give it that space to come out in our field, and for us to therefore not have this conditioning that it may be bad, so to speak. So this is how I work, and it is deep present and past life work linked with sensuality, sexuality, bringing the balance between the divine feminine and masculine within, looking at our inner child and shadow wounds, and integrating any past life and present life trauma through dance medicine and movement. We also look at how to integrate self-pleasure, how to go into self-pleasure if that is an area that you might be blocked in, that you perhaps do not practice, or maybe are not sexually or intimately connected with yourself or your partner, how to go into that. I also work with the women's cycle as a very sacred time to look at how we can release our wounds through our blood that we shed once a month. So we go deep into the yoni and the energy and trauma that might be stored there as well. So that is a little bit about how I work. I also am a Reiki trained healer, theta healing practitioner. So I do also work energetically to send you that support through Reiki healing to release any blockages within the energetic field within the body. But primarily as a psychic, I support you on understanding where the roots of your present life, I suppose, difficulties or hurdles are coming from, and we work through them together. The teachings and practices that I offer are designed to empower you. As you are your own master, I am simply a support and a guide for you to really harness what it is that is coming up for yourself, to give you these tools, these lifelong tools that you can then call upon and utilize at any moment throughout your life. The practice and teachings that I give are designed to empower you as your own master of your journey.